Hey guys, it's Tim, and this is Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Now I want to say, I know we've been a little quiet the last couple of days. We had some issues with the page and other things going on, but we are back, ready to roll. Pro Wrestling Unlimited isn't going anywhere, and we're going to talk to you about, everything going on with Paige and Del Rio and the issues they had at the airport in Orlando. So we found out on Monday that Del Rio was being investigated for domestic battery. Paige then went on Twitter stating something along the lines of, "Leave us alone, some lady was being intrusive to us," and the cops were called. Then audio was leaked to TMZ that pretty much had Del Rio sounding like he was going after Paige, Paige telling Del Rio to leave her alone, she's trying to get away from him, and then Del Rio saying that she assaulted him. Well, a eyewitness, the one who actually recorded the audio, has gone forward and has pretty much told everything that she witnessed on that day. The witness admits to discreetly attempting to take pictures of Paige as she walked out to take a phone call from a restaurant. Paige walked back in the restaurant, and one of the four people at her table walked out, presumably to see what was wrong with her. Paige came storming back out of the restaurant, crying and yelling. Del Rio, visibly soaked with some sort of liquid, chased her out as she fled onto a nearby tram. Paige then told to Del Rio, "You're such an abusive husband, I hate you. You've ruined my life, you've ruined my career." Del Rio and Paige continued their argument for a short while on the tram car as Del Rio said, "Check her bag. She's got all the coke in it. It's all hers." This is when the witness started recording audio. The audio says, "Let's do it. Get the cops," Del Rio can be heard saying. Paige then responds by, "Just stay out of my life. Leave me the alone. I'm trying to get away from you." The witness believed that the argument between the pair started because Del Rio said inflammatory comments about one of Paige's family members. The witness goes on to say, "From what I gather, he said something like, 'I hope your uncle dies tomorrow,' and grabs her wrist because he was mad she was on the phone for so long." The witness goes on to say they wanted to leave, so he got mad and grabbed her wrist. She got upset and threw water at him and ran out. After the audio stopped recording, the witness goes on to say that she stayed along with Paige and asked if she needed any assistance. She also goes on to say the airport security, Orlando PD, and K9 officers were all there because they smelled alcohol on Del Rio. Now, with that, things happen. Whether Alberto actually said all that or not, that's what the witness is claiming. Now, Paige's family, her brothers particularly, have now gone on record saying that Del Rio has been very abusive physically. Paige's older brother Zach wrote the following on his Facebook saying, "I've got to say I'm very worried about my sister. Please keep an eye on her. She had a prick known as Brad Maddox who took advantage of an 18-year-old girl, physically and mentally abused her. And now she's with a control freak who thinks he's a tough guy because he beats my sister and has money to cover his tracks. I love my sister. She will end up like Whitney Houston or Amy Winehouse. Please share this. I want the world to know that I care about my little sister. Everyone keep an eye on her. You'll be angry at me, but I love you. I'm writing this on behalf of all the Knights." And with that, now there's raised suspicion of, okay, well, what really has been going on? Her other brother, Roy, then went forward with his own statement to the Orlando police saying, "We've got pics from the last 6 months, bro, of her beating. I'm glad she's finally sticking up for herself. The reason they're fighting yesterday is because my uncle's on his last leg in the hospital and he wished him dead. She needs to get away, not that simple though." Well, now it's out there. The answer to all your questions I keep getting asked is there. My sis won't be going WWE because he won't let her. He trying to get her to sack by keep running on about them. So many people in wrestling world hate him but are scared to say it. Why? Question mark, question mark. So there's a lot of things we've known for a long time. It's been public that her father, Paige's father, Ricky Knight, hasn't really liked Alberto. He's gone on record saying this. He's put it on his own Facebook, and now her brothers, Roy and Zach, are going public saying that Del Rio has been abusive, and Roy is saying that he's not allowing her to contact and do anything with the WWE. And with this one final note, Global Force Wrestling has made a statement. They did make a statement the other day saying that they take these cases seriously and that they would look into it. Well, this morning, Global Force Wrestling has officially suspended Alberto from the company, saying, Global Force Wrestling has indefinitely suspended Alberto El Patron, effective immediately until the investigation is resolved following a recent incident in Orlando, Florida. Now with this, they've taped everything for the next couple of months already. The next Impact tapings aren't till August 17th, so this may not even have anything to do with any of that. It may not as far as impacting the tapings. We know Alberto's their champion. It's not like they're a WWE or something where they tape weekly, and if they really wanted to take action, take the title off of him, they can't, because so much was taped in advance. But with that, that is all we know right now going forward with Paige, Del Rio, the incident that took place on Sunday in Orlando, and his future with GFW. We don't know if they're going to eventually let him go, or if everything's going to get worked out and he's going to stay with the company. But if any more news does come up, we'll have it for you right here on Pro Wrestling Unlimited. But that's going to do it for this episode. Remember to comment below, like and share this video, like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe here on YouTube.